What's up, everybody? This is Josh back here from Inside Wrestling Truth. Back today with another video. Um, haven't been making as many videos because I've been doing a project for a friend of mine. But it's Wednesday, so we got a SummerSlam review to do. This is the last one before SummerSlam, which is Sunday. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. This is 1997. Um, So let's jump on into that. Before we jump into that, be sure to be here tomorrow when I have my SummerSlam 2014 predictions. You don't want to miss that. But anyway, let's get into this. SummerSlam 1997, labeled Heart and Soul from New Jersey. This was a very good SummerSlam. So let's jump right onto that. We open up with HBK, Bret Hart, Undertaker video package. Talking about what's fair and what's not fair in life. Decent little video package. Then we go down to the ring. We open up with Jerry Lawler, Vince McMahon, and Jim Ross. First match of the night is Triple H versus Mankind. This was an awesome match. One of the best matches of the night. It was in one of the old school steel cage, those blue steel cages the WWF used to use all the time. It was Triple H and Mankind. Like I said, this match really went back and forth all over the cage. They took some sick bumps in this match. Mick Foley has a chance to actually win the match once, and then he climbs back up in the cage and he does a flying elbow off the top of the cage, and Triple H is just laying there. Then he climbs up over the cage again and gets the win. Then he's laying on the mat, and Triple H is going to the back, but Mankind's still laying on the mat. And Dude Loves Music starts playing, and you can start seeing Mankind's foot kind of like tapping. Really good match overall, though. They really beat the shit out of each other. Like I said, Mankind got the win. Then after that, we go to some kind of weird ass interview with Todd Pettengill and some governor, some lady governor, the Headbangers and Gorilla Monsoon. Whoever this lady governor was, she almost got booed out the building when she came out. In my opinion, this was really just a lame and unimportant interview, but I don't know what was going on backstage with this governor and the WWF. I don't know, but yeah, just really stupid in my opinion. Then we go to the ring. And by the way, that Triple H Mankind match, I gave it 4 stars out of 5, by the way. Awesome match. Then we go to Goldust versus Brian Pillman. This SummerSlam had it reminded me of some old Memphis wrestling. Like, every match had a stipulation, or there was a steel cage or something of that nature. Now that I sit back and think about that Todd Pettengill interview with the governor, I think they really pretty much just had that interview probably to kill some time to take the cage down, honestly. But we go to Goldust and Brian Pillman. The loser in this match has to wear a dress. This was a really good match, a real good solid match in my opinion. They had worked each other in WCW as Dustin Rhodes and Flying Brian Pillman, and they worked here in the WWF. Loser had to wear a dress. This match was pretty solid. A lot of back and forth. Good match. Pillman gets hit in the head with a purse or something, and Goldust rolls him up for the 1-2-3, and Pillman will have to wear a dress the next night on Raw. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. Decent match. Then we go to the ring for a tag team match. We have the Legion of Doom versus the Godwins. If you can remember, the Road Warriors, they damn near broke one of the Godwins' necks, I believe. But in this match, this was a solid tag team match. Nothing really stood out. Nothing real great to talk about. But the Legion of Doom pick up the win. over at Godwin's. I also gave it 3 stars out of 5. Opening up, this was a hell of a pay per view. I'm really liking what I'm seeing, and it only gets better from here. After that, we have the European title on the line, and the loser has to eat dog food. We have the European champion, British Bulldog, David Boy Smith, versus Ken Shamrock. This was also another solid match. It went back and forth. A lot of good wrestling in this match. They get to a point where they take it outside the ring, and Bulldog picks some of the dog food up out of the can and wipes it on the side of Ken Shamrock's head. Then Ken Shamrock snaps from there. He picks up the can of dog food and smashes it across British Bulldog's head. He gets disqualified. He gets in the ring. He chokes Bulldog out, and Bulldog's turning purple. Then Pat Patterson and Briscoe and like 20 referees come down in the ring, and he just beats the shit out of all of them, screaming. He leaves. Another good match. It also got 3 stars out of 5. So this pay per view's already delivered. With 3 matches left, this pay per view's really solid at this point. After that, we go to Ty Pettingill interviewing Shawn Michaels, like a 2 or 3 minute interview. Shawn Michaels says a lot of shit, but really the only thing that comes out of what he says is like, I'm just gonna call it down the middle. And then we go back to the ring, and then we have the Los Boricuas and the Disciples of Apocalypse. The Los Boricuas, they had Savio Vega, and I'm not real sure who the other 3 guys in DOA. It was Crush, Brownlee, and the Harris brothers. This match, I felt, just had too many guys in it. I got uninterested early in this match. Just a lot of brawling going on. The Nation of Domination, when they had Ahmed, Ron Simmons, the Godfather, and D'Lo Brown come down to the ring. They pretty much distract DOA, and the Los Boricuas pick up the win. Then after the match, Ahmed Johnson power bombs one of them outside the ring, and all 3 teams are brawling like a big ass gang fight. That's pretty much how this match ends. This match, to me, this was the worst match on the card. I only gave it 2.5 stars out of 5. Just too many guys, too much going on, and it was, I don't know, just kind of plain to me. This wasn't one of the events that I was really looking forward to on this card. Then we go back to the ring again. This match is for the Intercontinental title. It's Owen Hart versus Steve Austin. If Steve Austin loses, he has to kiss Owen Hart's ass. Before Owen Hart's in the ring, then they go backstage to Steve Austin to try to interview him. Michael Cole tries to interview Steve Austin, and he just making fun of Michael Cole, telling Michael Cole, "I'm gonna kick your ass. Fucking leave me alone," type shit. We go to the ring. This was a really, really good match. Austin always worked good with Owen and Bret, I thought. This match delivered. It went back and forth the whole match. Really, really good match. This is the match that everybody knows about. This was a time when Bret Hart was really Steve Austin was really picking up steam. And that was the botch tombstone pile driver that Owen Hart kind of jammed Steve Austin's head through the ring. And there at the end, Steve Austin gets the little roll up for the 1, 2, 3, but you could tell Austin was hurt. Austin picks up the win as a new Intercontinental champion. This injury really affected Steve Austin's career. He would continue to wrestle for years down the line, but it really slowed him down. He still got huge, he still made all kinds of money and was over as hell. But this injury really fucked with him. And this injury is actually the one, because he wasn't able to wrestle, if you can remember when all this happened. This was really the injury that let him work with Vince, and it was Austin versus Vince feud because he couldn't get in the ring and actually wrestle, so they let these two feud, which was really good, and I thought really did good for Steve Austin, and it did good for the WWF. But yeah, a good match. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. Definitely delivered. Um, After that, we go to the Bret Hart, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels build up on how Shawn Michaels became special guest referee. Then we go to the ring for the WWF title. We have Undertaker, the champion, versus Bret Hart, the challenger. Wow, this match was a classic. We had all kinds of shit going on. These two were brawling. Paul Bearer came down to the ring. This is right before Kane debuted, actually. And Paul Bearer comes down. Undertaker's about ready to hit him, and Bret Hart comes up from behind and gets Undertaker's knee. And Paul Bearer rolls like 5 feet like a ball. He's bouncing. Let's check it out. And then, Undertaker and Bret Hart continue to go at it back and forth, back and forth. Great storytelling, great chemistry, man. Just great everything in this match. Then Brian Pillman and Owen Hart make their way down to the ring. At about this time, Undertaker gets out of the ring and beats the shit out of both of them. Bret Hart stays in the ring, Shawn Michaels gets out and makes Owen and Pillman leave. Undertaker hits Bret Hart with a chokeslam, 1, 2, 3, but Shawn Michaels isn't paying attention. He's watching Pillman and Owen. Then that pisses Undertaker off. Undertaker's trying to go after Shawn Michaels. But then Bret and Undertaker are going at it again. I mean, this match just kept going. I didn't think it was ever going to end. And by about this time, Shawn Michaels is talking to... He's outside the ring because Bret Hart just fell on him. And Undertaker's not paying attention. Bret Hart grabs a chair, smacks Undertaker in the head with it. Shawn Michaels is asking Undertaker, or asking Bret, did you put this chair in the ring? Did you put this chair in the ring? And Bret's like, no. And then the spot comes up for the end of the match. Shawn Michaels has the chair in his hand, and he's trying to blame Bret Hart, and Bret Hart spits a loogie right in Shawn Michaels' face. Shawn Michaels then goes to swing the chair. Bret Hart ducks, smacks Undertaker. Bret Hart goes for the pin, and Shawn Michaels, being the ref, he has to call the 1, 2, 3. Bret Hart's your new WWF champion. This is when Bret Hart won the belt. He wouldn't drop it again until Survivor Series at the Montreal Screwjob. This SummerSlam, in my opinion, really delivered. It was really awesome. I really enjoyed watching it. I felt like it was the best one I had seen since '91. I gave it 9 stars out of 10. If you look at the card, you think maybe it's not that good, but you sit back and watch it, and then you're like, yeah, this motherfucker delivered. I mean, there was only one bad match on it, and that was the DOA match. But yeah, 9 stars out of 10. SummerSlam 1997. Pretty damn good SummerSlam. That's it for my SummerSlam reviews. Like I said, check in tomorrow, and I will have my SummerSlam 2014 predictions. I'll go ahead and let you know I'm not really excited about SummerSlam at all. There's only 2 matches that I'm even looking forward to. But I'll get into that more tomorrow. There's a lot of guys that ain't booked for SummerSlam, but you got 2 matches with bitches in it. Don't make no sense to me. But I'm done ranting. This has been your 1997 SummerSlam review. Peace.